আচ্ছা আমি অনেক খুশি হয়েছি এত তাড়াতাড়ি যে হবে
Grameen Telecom has been at the forefront of a telecommunication revolution in Bangladesh. This is a land of mighty rivers, lush greenery, and hard-working, enterprising people. 75% of the people live in densely populated villages. Back in 1996, this was a country with hardly any telephones. Less than 1% of the population had any access to landlines. None were located in the villages, and the poor had no way of using them. Grameen Telecom and Grameen Bank took a bold new initiative to put mobile phones in the hands of the women from the poorest households in the rural areas of the country.
মেহমান আসতে চাইছিল না
Grameen Bank, a specialized financial institution, was established in 1983 to provide credit and other financial services to the rural poor in Bangladesh. Over the years, a number of new enterprises have been set up at the initiative of Grameen Bank. All Grameen enterprises share the same common goal, namely fighting poverty and developing the hitherto untapped potential of people for promotion of enterprises. Grameen Telecom is a not-for-profit company and a sister concern of Grameen Bank. It was established in 1995 to provide telecommunication and information technology-related services in the rural areas.
I want to take mobile phones in the rural areas. Government officials said it's crazy. Why should you take mobile phone in the rural areas? Who is going to use this telephone in the... Then I said, also we have an idea that we'll give this telephone to the poor women in Grameen Bank to use this telephone as a service, to sell the service of the telephone. They were totally stunned because to them telephone was the symbol of wealth and money. You bring mobile phones in the hands of these illiterate women, they wouldn't know how to push those buttons. Why are you giving this telephone to them? You're creating a burden on them. I said, no, I have a very clear idea what I'm going to do. There are only 10 numbers in the world. Is pushing these numbers bring money? She will learn it in 10 minutes. And today, Grameen Phone is the largest telephone company in the country.
Grameen Telecom collaborated with the Telenor of Norway, a major telecom operator in Europe, to set up Grameen Phone, which is today the largest cell phone company in Bangladesh. Grameen Phone, which has quickly expanded its cellular network throughout the country. As Grameen Phone's network expanded, Grameen Telecom also widened the operational areas for its village phone program that has made modern cell phones available to the borrowers of Grameen Bank throughout the countryside. The village phone program began on the 26th of March 1997, which also happened to be the country's Independence Day. Laili Begum was the first village phone lady and the very first customer of Grameen Telecom.
আমি গ্রামীণ ব্যাংকের সদস্য আপা আমার কেন্দ্রে আছেন আপনি সব দেখতে পারবেন গ্রাম এলাকা মাটির ঘর
Laili Begum and her husband Atikullah lived in dire poverty in Patira village on the outskirts of Dhaka city. She joined Grameen Bank Dokhin Khan Uttara branch and took small business loans. With small investments, she was able to slowly increase her household income. But with a new cell phone in her hands, her life changed dramatically.
হ্যালো আসসালামু আলাইকুম কে আমরা বিল টিলে কি ওখানে সমস্যা সমাধান করছেন
We all lived in a tiny house. We were very poor. After becoming a Grameen Bank member, I took my first loan to buy a milk cow. But with a mobile phone, I started a new phase of my life. People are coming now to my house for using the phone. During monsoon season, boat is the primary means of transportation to reach the city. Mostly the women from my neighborhood would come and make a phone call to their husbands or sons who lived and worked in the city. At the beginning, there were no competitors. I was able to increase my earnings and invested the monthly savings in other business. We have now set up 5 shops, including 2 grocery stores, 1 laundry shop, 1 small pharmacy, and a village phone booth. My children are all going to school. The daughter has successfully finished her secondary school last year. The youngest son is in class 5, attending a cadet school. We are doing quite well, thanks to the mobile phone business.
Village Phone program is empowering the women from the poorest rural households. Grameen Telecom has provided them with access to the new information and communication-based technologies. The main objectives of Grameen Telecom was firstly to provide easy access to mobile telephones to rural people all over Bangladesh, and secondly to promote information and communication-based technologies for empowering the poor. A village phone operator is selected from interested Grameen Bank members of a centre. A very brief training is provided by the unit managers of Grameen Telecom to the village phone operators. They quickly learn how to operate the handset, when to use the high-gain antenna and charge the battery. She learns also how to calculate the call charges based on duration of the call. Grameen Bank gives loans to borrowers to pay for the handset and connectivity to Grameen Phone's network. Grameen Telecom has currently 21 unit offices working side by side with the zonal offices of Grameen Bank. A unit manager, who is usually a graduate electrical engineer, is responsible for all village phone operations in the field, supplying handsets, activating village phones and providing customer services. The unit also has a fully equipped service centre to provide after-sales service and repair of handsets. Grameen Telecom head office also has a modern service centre fully equipped to undertake repairs which cannot be done by the units. Grameen Telecom currently has 21 service centres at the district level. At the head office, we have a service centre capable of providing levels 3 repairs. Software and hardware-based problems of handsets can be solved here. When the unit is unable to fix the problem of handsets, it will send the defective handset to the head office by courier post. Sophisticated work is done for repair of integrated circuits and other components with the help of GSM testers, micro, VGA and replacement of defective or damaged parts. After necessary repairs, all the handsets are again sent back to the village phone operators through the respective unit office. Village phone operators require specialized customer care. Grameen Telecom has its own hotline numbers which provide the information that a village phone operator in a remote location may need. The village phone program, according to various studies, has made an enormous impact on the lives of people in the villages. It now provides access to modern cell phone service to rural areas all over Bangladesh. There has been a tremendous impact in terms of social and economic development. A Grameen Bank member who obtains ownership of the phone through a special loan is able to quickly raise her household income. She also provides services to other people in the locality, enabling them to both send and receive telephone calls. The villagers may also access market information, call the police, the lawyer, or the doctor for help. Village phone operators usually charge their customers for both incoming and outgoing calls. Call charges are recommended by Grameen Telecom, taking into account the rates payable to Grameen Phone and the interconnection charges of other operators. The village phone operator's income is derived from the difference between the airtime charges paid by the customers and the amount actually billed by Grameen Phone. Because Grameen Telecom buys airtime from Grameen Phone in bulk, it receives a special discount on airtime charges. Village phone business has now opened up a new window for earning additional income for more than 200,000 Grameen Bank members and their families. Village phone is used more and more as a community phone in the villages where there was no telephone earlier. More and more people are now using the village phones even in remote locations such as the offshore islands of Bhola, Hatia and Shondip. Telephone is no longer an item of luxury. It is now a means of income for thousands of people in towns and villages. More and more people now live in their villages. It is estimated that one village phone now covers up to approximately 2,500 people living in the rural community. Setting up a village phone leads to diversification of other business activities.
My husband died some time ago. I have now set up a village phone service from my own house. The cell phone has become my life companion and it has helped me to increase the income of my family.
Grameen Telecom has an agreement with Grameen Phone for purchase of airtime in bulk for village phone operations. Grameen Telecom thus assures Grameen Phone that it will buy many millions of minutes of telephone time and guarantee monthly payment. Grameen Telecom prepares bills for village phone customers in Bangla and dispatches these to corresponding Grameen Bank branches. The concerned bank branch collects the village phone bills at the regular centre meetings, remitting that payment through Grameen Telecom. Cell phones in the hands of the women in the villages of Bangladesh is altogether a novel idea. Grameen has made it happen, and the direct beneficiaries of the new mobile telecommunication are the rural poor. Village phone use can be further expanded in the future that can help accelerate overall socio-economic development in Bangladesh. Telecommunications have opened up the exciting world of internet for the villagers. Grameen Telecom, in collaboration with Grameen Communications, has set up the first village kiosks on a pilot basis. It aims to provide internet services to the Grameen Bank borrowers in Mirzapur area, almost 65 kilometers from Dhaka. Each kiosk is equipped with a single multimedia computer, printer, scanner, web camera, UPS, IPS, and supporting equipment and internet connection. The village kiosk operator is a Grameen Bank member or her dependent who provides data, voice, fax, email and internet service to the villagers. Once again, Grameen Telecom is providing all technical support for piloting the village kiosk program. Using the web camera and internet, a marriage ceremony was recently held at a village kiosk. The groom was living in Singapore and the bride was from Fatehpur village in Mirzapur, where the kiosk was located. Grameen Telecom, in collaboration with Grameen Phone, has also set up 20 community internet centres, again on an experimental basis.
আচ্ছা মা দেখি আপনার ওনাকে একটু ফোকাস করেন তো ওনাকে একটু এই জিপটা দেখান তো একটু ছবিটা হ্যাঁ সুন্দর আছে ঠিক আছে চশমাটা খোলেন না উনি ইনশাআল্লাহ ওষুধগুলো যদি নিয়মিত
Grameen Telecom, in cooperation with the Diabetic Association of Bangladesh, DAB, Birdham Hospital in Dhaka, launched a pilot telemedicine project in 2005. It connects specialist doctors at the Birdham Hospital with patients in a Faridpur clinic more than 120 kilometers away through a video conferencing module. The project aims to assess the technical as well as the financial viability of the telemedicine services in rural areas.
এটা নিউরোলজিক্যাল কোনো প্রবলেম না, এটা মানসিক সমস্যা। এটার জন্য ওনাকে আসলে ঢাকায় আসতে হবে।
Moran Chandra Sarkar, before joining Grameen Bank, was just a beggar. First, he joined as a struggling member and took a loan without interest to become a small vendor. Subsequently, he took a loan and became a village phone operator. Now, he is earning enough and has already quit begging, a big leap forward for a destitute. It has become possible with the help of a new technology. Grameen Telecom has been acclaimed for its innovative village phone program. It has received several awards, which include KPAM Bronze Award for service to the public in 1998. Grameen Bank was awarded the St. Petersburg Award in 2004 for the outstanding contribution made by the village phone program in fighting rural poverty.
94% of the borrowers are women. 98% of the loans are repaid. And now, with loans for people to buy cell phones, entire villages are being brought into the information age. I want people throughout the world to know this story.
Since its inception in 1997, the village phone program of Grameen Telecom has experienced big growth. By the end of 2005, Grameen Telecom was reaching almost 200,000 village phone operators. Since inception, it has doubled its customers every year. Grameen Telecom has successfully promoted mobile telephones amongst the very poor in Bangladesh villages. This has been possible because of innovative institutional design of Grameen Telecom. It is specifically mandated to provide communication-based new technologies to the rural poor. While Grameen Telecom itself is a not-for-profit social business enterprise, it has entered into strategic partnerships with two large for-profit entities. That is Grameen Bank, which provides financing for the poor, enabling them to buy the handsets and connectivity, and the other enterprise, Telenor, a European telecom giant that provides the network coverage and GSM technology for village phones. Grameen Telecom owns 38% of the shares of Grameen Phone and expects that one day the Grameen Bank members, the poor people from the villages of Bangladesh, will own the largest mobile phone company in the country. Grameen Telecom also hopes that it will lead the way to promote development of the new information and communication technologies in Bangladesh to overcome poverty of its people.